Picture this: a young Brad Pitt gripping the wheel of a roaring muscle car, dust kicking up behind him. Kirk Douglas, stern and commanding, delivering orders with unshakable authority, and Robert Zemeckis orchestrating it all from behind the camera. On paper, it sounds like a guaranteed hit. In reality, it became one of television's most intriguing what-if stories. Back in 1992, a pilot titled Two-Fisted Tales brought together an extraordinary lineup of talent. Inspired by the gritty, adrenaline-fueled spirit of classic pulp comics, the project aimed to create an action-driven anthology series. Each episode would deliver a new story, packed with intensity, danger, and cinematic flair. It wasn't just ambitious, it was bold in a way network television rarely dared to be at the time. The pilot itself was structured into 3 distinct segments, each with its own tone and style. The first, Showdown, leaned into the classic Western tradition, filled with tension, moral ambiguity, and the quiet threat of violence. Directed with precision and written with sharp dialogue, it felt like a condensed feature film. The second segment, King of the Road, shifted gears completely. Fast, loud, and youthful, it followed a street racing story with Brad Pitt, bringing a magnetic, rebellious energy to the screen. Then came Yellow, a wartime drama directed by Robert Zemeckis, anchored by a powerful performance from Kirk Douglas. This segment explored fear, courage, and the heavy burden of command, delivering a more emotional and thought-provoking conclusion. Individually, each story worked. Together, they showcased an impressive range, proving that the anthology format could handle multiple genres under one roof. The production quality was high, the direction confident, and the performances compelling. Everything seemed aligned for success. And yet, when the pilot aired, the network hesitated. The issue wasn't talent or execution. It came down to strategy and risk. Anthology series, by nature, don't offer the same consistency as traditional shows. Viewers don't follow a single set of characters week after week, making it harder to build long-term attachment. For networks, that uncertainty can translate into unstable ratings, which in turn affects advertising revenue. In the early 90s, that kind of risk was difficult to justify. There was also the question of identity. While the project was rooted in pulp storytelling, its tone shifted dramatically from one segment to another. Western, street racing, and wartime drama all coexisted, but not necessarily in a way that made the series easy to market. Networks prefer clear, recognizable formats, something audiences can immediately understand and return to. Two-Fisted Tales challenged that simplicity. Instead of moving forward with a full series, the network made a different choice. The pilot's segments were repackaged and absorbed into an existing anthology brand that audiences already recognized. It was a practical decision, but one that effectively ended the show's chances of standing on its own. In the end, Two-Fisted Tales didn't fail because it lacked quality. It faltered because it arrived at the wrong time, with a format that demanded more risk than the network was willing to take. Today, in an era where streaming platforms embrace bold, genre-blending storytelling, the same concept might thrive. Back then, it simply slipped through the cracks. And that's what makes it so fascinating. Not a disaster, not a misfire, just a project full of potential that never got the chance to prove what it could become.